all this champagne, popping all this rosé, getting money like Jose.
You have literally 5 minutes. I just want to ask a question. But then what I do is I ask the question and then I shut up and I let them go. I don't argue with them. I don't go, yeah, but this is the way I've always done it. I never do that. If I ask somebody for advice, whether I agree with it or not, I just let them be and let them give to me. That's the first thing I do. Just, hey, I asked for advice, let that person give it to me because they're taking time out of their day to help me out. And dude, they don't, like, Grant and Brandon do not just give people advice because they're at a point where they don't give people advice that don't want it. And there's some people that don't want it no matter what. That's why I ask. You guys ever wonder, like, why I ask all the time, can I coach you? Are you coachable? Because I don't want to give people advice that don't want it. The worst thing you can do is give people advice that they're not going to listen to you. You're talking to somebody who already knows everything. You can't teach someone something that already knows everything. So what I do is, man, I ask questions. If they want to role play it out with me, that's fine. I will absolutely do that. But I don't ask to role play with them. Like when I go to Grant, I'm like, hey, Grant, this is a problem I'm having. What advice do you have for me? What can I do? And then he'll sit me down and go, and then he'll start asking me questions, and it'll be a little back and forth. With Brandon, it's pretty much the same thing. And, I've been in both of these situations. Hey, Brandon, hey, this is what's going on, man. I was wondering, when you ask these questions, why do you ask these questions, and what are you looking for? And then I just sit back and listen. And if they get into a conversation with me and communication with me, that's fantastic. But I always have a notepad. I always have a pen. I always ask, hey, can I record this so I can go back and listen to it again? Because I'm not going to pick it up the first time. I always listen to it again and take notes.
I love that. Thank you, Dave. And then this question is really, really quick. I've noticed that on social media, you're super gutsy, right? Like you do a lot of cool things, a lot of things that most people wouldn't do. I'm kind of like more
what?
reserved.
What am I doing?
I love it, man. Like jumping in a cold tub, you're dancing, you're playing the guitar like Ramon. Like you're doing stuff that I would love to do, but I'm just worried about my friends like dogging on me and people making fun of me. But I admire how you do it. So what can I do to like stop being such a wimp and just start being more myself, and getting out there like that?
Well, I would say if you're afraid of your friends, ask yourself, are they really your friends? Like why are you afraid of your friends?
Oh, because they're going to make fun of me, right? They're going to tease me, right?
Okay. Okay. So are they really your friends?
Yeah, they are. They just would love the opportunity to dog me, I guess. Not in a bad way.
Okay.
Just,
so I'm just telling you right now, my friends don't do that to me.
Yeah.
My friends, like here's some of my, who do I spend the most time with? Todd Straw, Steve Spray, Mike Schill, Elena Cardone, and I guess I'm the fifth person there. Like, none of them have ever dogged me on anything that I've ever done. Mike Schill, Sunday, Mike Schill, he's just a better athlete than me. I'm bigger than him, but he's just better trained and he's in better shape. He doesn't dog me because I fall down on an exercise. He doesn't dog me because I wore too much sunscreen, right? He's out there pushing me. He's like, yeah, good. I'm glad that you fell. Let's go. When I miss a punch and I'm training with Elena, she's like, you got this. I do that all the time. Steve Spray, same thing with Todd. Like, my friends don't dog me. I never think about what will my friends think because I know they always have my back. So I would ask you, like, your friends, I'm guessing that those are the 5 people that you spend the most time with. Are they who you want to be? Do they have the relationship that you want to have? Are they in the shape physically you want to be? Do they have the bank account that you want to have? And are they doing the things that you really want to do in life? Or are you the 5th person in a group that no longer serves you?
No, I see your point. I guess it's probably just more in my head because people like that are in my circle wouldn't do that. It's just maybe I'm afraid that people outside, like peripheral friends, right?
Then you talk about people outside your circle. I'm hoping those people, I'm hoping they dog on me, dude. I hope they say something. It just drives me to do more of it because I will tell you this, it will never be somebody that is above you in status or success that ever would dog on you. It is only people below you. The people below you the people below me would say, oh, Dave, I can't believe you took your shirt off and did an ice bath. I can't believe you're dancing. You're not even Latino. Why are you doing that, right? I had some kid tell me that was offensive. Any Latin people on the call today? Just raise your hand if you're Latin.
Jose.
Okay, good. I had a kid reach out to me, literally, and say, you practicing Spanish and putting such an accent on it is offensive to the Latin community.
No,
John,
no.
Anything I've ever done offensive, learning your culture, dancing, or learning Spanish and actually not sounding like a gringo when I do it? And you're on your rocking chair on your porch and you have your kids and your grandkids and your great-grandkids in front of you. Do you want to tell them the story of the time that you took your shirt off, you were out of shape, but you wanted to get in shape and you jumped in cold ice, an ice plunge, and then you learned a different language and you picked up a musical instrument, and then you started dancing, which most people can't do, and then you recorded it and put it out for the whole world to see? Or do you want to tell them about the time that you almost did all of those things?
First one, of course.
Absolutely. That's it, brother. Dude, and by the way, you want haters, man. You want haters.
I'll take you on my video, man. I'll take you on my video. You'll see.
All right. Awesome. Hey, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for making me feel so welcome, being back on these calls. I'm glad you guys showed up. Anybody who's not raising their hand, please raise your hand. I want to make sure I get to everybody as possible. I've got 1 hour to be on here, and then I got to jump on another call. My man, Joel Burr, thank you for being on here. Rana, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. New Moon, thanks, Dennis. I will see you guys in a week. Unless you guys follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and everywhere else. I'll see you before then. Message me. Let's communicate on social media and be great. Thank you guys so much. Be great.